What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cowboy Corner show. So glad that you're here. So glad that you tuned in to join us this evening. It's going to be a great show tonight. I want to welcome everybody who is watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, we are now on Facebook. And I've been telling y'all it's coming. I've been saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Well, guess what? It's finally here. We are live streaming YouTube and Facebook. I did all of the little interminglings of the interweb and got it all hooked up together. And so we got it going on now. Anyway, with that being said, I am the Cowboy. I am in the corner, as always, and so glad that you are here. And with me, as we're back to normal, folks, we've got the producers in the house. Cowboy Carson sitting over here at his producer table.
Hello, people. How's y'all's day going? Hope it's going good. To my right, we have Cretus the Brooks.
Cowboy Creed is also in the house, wearing his best attire for the evening, his wife beater, even though he's unmarried. So,
don't hate.
So glad that you're here. As always, contact the show. Here's how you do so. Join the chat on YouTube, or you can also now join the chat on Facebook. If you cannot do either one of those, or if you just wish to not do either one of those, if you want to send material to the show, you can always do that by sending on Instagram, direct message at Cowboy in the Corner. That's also how you're going to find it on Facebook, and YouTube is just Cowboy Corner. So with all that being said, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. NFL preseason is almost here. And actually, they had the Hall of Fame game last week. On Thursday night, had a Hall of Fame game. And I talked about it last week, and I said it was going to be trash. I said we're going to be watching the two worst teams in the league, or two of the worst teams in the league, even though Carolina did make the playoffs last year, I think. They're still pretty terrible. And Arizona's definitely terrible. And then I was like, and then we're going to be watching their third string, so you might as well just watch a high school game. However, it was pretty good. And Cowboy Carson is a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, dog.
So I know he was pretty hyped on it. We got some highlights of that we could roll through, and we can watch. What was his name? Carson Beck.
Yeah, Carson Beck.
So
and King.
Are you gonna get a Carson Beck jersey?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one, and then
because you already got the Carson.
Yeah, I already got
down.
the Carson part down. I'm gonna get a Carson Beck jersey someday.
All right. So let's roll through a couple of these. Watch them throwing some dots.
You have a chance. 3rd and 7 here for Carson Beck. Shot down the field. Brought in.
I mean, that's a dot.
Dot and a half.
Pass to a third string receiver.
Larry F.
Larry Fitz. He's like, "What's up, y'all? What's going on?"
I could make that pass in my sleep.
Yeah, I know you could. You could on Madden or NCAA 26, which we're gonna get to some of that here in a minute. But right now, we're rolling through some Cardinals and Panthers because this was a barn burner.
That was a hospital ball, though. Can't even lie.
He was like stumbling whenever he was running.
I mean, it was impressive enough. The throw was impressive. The receiver was open. That was impressive. But then the fact that he took a hit.
Yeah, he got him.
Killed. he got lit and held onto the ball. That was excuse me. That my limonata kind of went down the wrong direction there. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that was a big hit. And he held onto the ball. So, I mean, these guys may be making the team. Don't know. Keep them going. Keep them coming.
And while he was running, he was stumbling, too. So, that was like...
Yeah, he was trying to catch up to the ball, I think.
Well, I mean, I know Carson Beck is making the team, but...
Well, yeah, he got drafted. They're gonna get him because they're already having to pay him.
Yep, a Rooney.
Go to work on it. From the 15. Good touch on that one. To the pylon.
I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of these plays were probably better than what we saw in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, honestly.
Super Bowl was pretty trash this year.
It was probably more entertaining.
And then you get the Hall of Fame game, first preseason game with the third string Cardinals and Panthers, and it comes out a lot better. So,
yep.
Of course,
probably a lot more entertaining than the
we
Super
know
Bowl.
At this point that the Patriots coach was a little bit pre-involved. He was a little bit distracted, sidetracked with a side host. So. Is there another one? Is that it? Oh yeah, this is a good one right here. This is for the game winner.
Game on the line. King, he's going to step up. Pumps, runs, goal line. Is he in? Yes!
Who's that quarterback?
Something King.
Haynes King.
Yeah,
Haynes King.
King of the night.
He looks like Tobey Maguire.
And I'm thinking the final score of that was 33-30, right?
Yeah, 33-30.
Yeah. Is Tobey Maguire the wrong guy? The first guy who played Spider-Man, is that one?
Yeah, that's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire's the OG Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's who he looks like.
Well, technically, I think it was some like Japanese dude was the OG Spider-Man because they had like a Japanese series in like the 70s, I think.
I didn't even know about that. I mean, I know about the OG Batman that they had going on with that one dude, and then he had the OG Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Well, with Adam West.
Yeah,
and
Adam
stuff?
West. That's who it was.
Yeah. Well, in like the 70s, there was like this live-action Japanese series of Spider-Man, but so I think like technically he would be the first live-action. But
Was that? Well, when did they start making like the comics?
well, the comics were back in like the 30s, 40s. Yeah, the comics would be in like the 40s or 30s, I think. Maybe that would be Superman. Who knows? I know Superman was early. Superman was probably 30s.
Superman was like one of the first ones, I think.
Superman was like 30s. Who cares? We're here for football.
Superman, when I was a kid, was Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, it was.
And then, so he was like Superman, but then he fell off of a horse and like got
Almost
paralyzed
killed
or whatever.
himself.
So then it's like, well, I guess he wasn't so much Superman then. He fell off a horse awkwardly, and now he's like a paraplegic. So
Isn't he
that's
dead now?
Superman. Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly,
I think he's dead now.
I think his Superman movies were in like the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Who knows? We're here for football.
Who knows? We're here for football. So the preseason, the actual preseason, that was just like a one-off game. The Hall of Fame game is just like a one-off game that happens on a Thursday night. It's still a preseason matchup. But then we've got the actual preseason of the NFL coming up starting this Thursday, which is August the 13th. And I think we've got the schedule we can bring up of the first rounds of games there, which you want to read that?
We got the Lions and Bengals, August 13th. Packers and Steelers, August 13th. Colts and Patriots, same day. Oh, wait, these are all the same day.
Yeah, these
and
are all the
Texans.
Thursday games.
Okay, so Lions, Bengals, Packers, Steelers, Colts, Patriots, Chargers, Texans, Cardinals and Raiders, Titans and 49ers. Didn't the Titans have like a whole rebrand?
Yeah, so they're basically like the Oilers now. They look like the Oilers again, even though they're still the Titans. But it does look better.
I already know who's going to win all of these games.
Oh, yeah?
Lions, Steelers, or no, not Steelers.
But
Packers.
you have to remember it's not their starters, so
Oh, well then
it's
never mind.
preseason, so it's not going to be all the starters.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how I think that Creed's coming out of his NBA insider. He's going to come into a preseason NFL insider.
Yep.
I don't know any of the guys.
I just remember like when the Colts were going like undefeated.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s, they never won a single preseason game.
Is
They would always go like 0-4 in preseason.
what's his name? Like the 50-year-old quarterback for the Colts. Is he coming back still?
No,
Phillip Rivers?
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
I think he's calling it a career at this point.
I mean,
They got Danny Dimes back.
I mean, every time you throw it like more than 15 yards, it looked like it hurt. So
Yeah,
I think
they just were using Phillip Rivers to try to hold on, and I think that they're in a pretty good place now. They got Danny Dimes back, so I think they'll be good.
Last year, Danny Dimes was living up to his name.
Oh, they would have been a definite playoff, like probably AFC Championship.
Yeah.
If they would have kept Danny Dimes, if he didn't get hurt. I mean, they were rolling last year.
he was living up to his name.
Yep. All right, so those are
Anyhow.
the Thursday games.
We got Broncos
There's
and Falcons.
3 on Friday.
We got Broncos and Falcons, Buccaneers and Jets, Dolphins and Commanders. And it doesn't seem like the best matches, but whatever. We all thought the same about the Panthers and Cardinals too. So
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I called that one to be pure trash, and it was a good game. So again, preseason, you don't know. These guys are fighting for their jobs because, like, if you watch Hard Knocks, then you understand. Like, I've watched Hard Knocks every episode since probably like 2018, and you understand like these guys actually these preseason games they're fighting for their jobs. So that's why they're like risking it for the biscuit, going out and getting laid out and making all those hard hits and everything because they're trying to impress the coaching staff because these third string guys are the ones who are going to end up getting cut or not getting cut. So that's what makes them good games because for them it's like a Super Bowl every game.
Yep.
And Saturday night, is there Saturday night?
Yeah, there's a bunch of games Saturday.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
got Panthers and Bills.
Yeah!
Browns and Bears. Vikings and Giants. Rams and Chiefs. That'll be a good game. Well, it's not the starters, so who knows. Jaguars and Saints. Eagles and Ravens. Cowboys and Seahawks.
Is Patrick Mahomes back
Yes.
from the ACL tear?
I remember a couple years ago, or actually it's probably like 10 years ago, whenever the Rams and Chiefs played, and it was like the highest scoring NFL game ever for a while.
Yeah, whenever it was Josh Allen and Mahomes were just like
No,
tossing.
it was the Rams and Chiefs. with whenever the Rams had Jared Goff, and it was like for a while. I think for like a couple years, it was the highest scoring game in the NFL from each team.
What was the score?
Yeah, it was like in the 60s.
Yeah, I think it was like 57 to 63 or something like that. It was somewhere high. But then the Dolphins went and scored or the Broncos scored 7. Who was it that scored 70 in that game? I think it was the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins scored like 70 against the Broncos or something.
Yeah, and then I remember Patrick Mahomes has done that twice because in college when he was at Texas Tech, he did it, him and Baker Mayfield when it was OU
they were
and Texas
having a
Tech.
shootout.
Yeah, that game went up in the 60s too. So he's done that. Mahomes has done that twice, once in college and once in NFL, where he's led the entire league in scoring on both games or both leagues, whatever you call it.
Very true.
So we covered the schedule, correct?
I believe so.
All right. This is epic, y'all. I don't know if anybody, like I said, watches Hard Knocks. This was on Hard Knocks. So they're doing these episodes every Tuesday. This is they're doing Seattle, which is strange because usually they do like losing teams that are trying to rebuild. But this year, Hard Knocks threw us a curveball, and they're coming in with the Super Bowl champs. And so they started the show with the ring presentation, and these Seattle Super Bowl rings are like insane. They're so big. They're like the size of these guys' fists. Just go ahead and roll it. Like they bring them in from the ceiling. They're dropping down. They're in these big boxes.
Here we go. I didn't see it.
So they're bringing them down.
Let's do it. You see.
And this is going to make, like, from here on out, every team that doesn't do something bigger than this, like now they're going to be, underdoing it.
Yeah, like
Super Bowl champion.
see the only thing
Look
that
how big
sucks,
that ring is.
The only thing that sucks is like the Super Bowl wasn't good. Like
No.
they're doing all this for a subpar Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl was not
bro,
good.
y'all went
It left a lot to be
crazy
desired.
for
But
it.
that's the ring right there. I mean, the thing is huge. And then they showed separately that it has like a button of some sort on the ring that you press and it expands, like it pops out. So then it comes out with like two wings on it.
Dang.
I've got my Astros 2017 World Series ring right here, and I mean that's a big ring, but it doesn't hold a candle to those things.
no.
And then one of the players showed like a button somewhere on the front or the back, and like these side pieces would pop out, and it was just encrusted with diamonds on both sides. And
Are those diamonds on there real?
Yeah, they're real. Those rings are probably like
I think
don't
he's
even
talking
know.
about your ring, not the Super Bowl ring.
Oh, on this ring? That's a replica ring. So no, it's all cubic zirconia and the stuff that you get out of a quarter machine. Those little fake jewels, I guess. I don't know. I didn't buy it. But yeah, that's the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl rings. I don't know if those are Gucci boxes. It kind of looks like the Gucci stripe.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But I don't think Gucci makes rings. Maybe Gucci provided the boxes because they do have some nice boxes. I don't know. Anyway, those are crazy. Wanted to throw those in there. All right. So you can be a coach of the Akron Zips football team. Now, what would make somebody want to be interested in Akron football? I guess absolutely nothing. Nobody.
Because LeBron James and Steph Curry.
Well, it is
up
Akron,
there.
Ohio. Yeah, you're right. LeBron is from Ohio, or Akron, Ohio. However, wrong sport. If you're wanting to be
What about
interested,
Steph Curry? He's from there too.
is he really? I didn't know that. So Curry and LeBron are from the same hometown? Mm-hmm. I had no idea.
I didn't know that either, actually. As a matter of fact.
Learn something new every day. But Creed's the NBA insider, so if he says it, it has to be true. Anyway, nothing is going to have anybody interested in watching the Akron Zips football team. I mean, they're even called the Zips because that's usually what they score. They're usually like, their score is zip. Oh, I thought of that myself. Great dad joke,
That was
right?
a good one right there.
But in order to entice people to watch the Akron Zips or to be involved, they came up with this gimmick, but it's not even a gimmick. It's verified real by the coach, by the athletic director, and everything. If you buy season tickets to the Akron Zips football, college football, then they put you in a drawing where if you win the drawing, you're going to be the offensive coordinator for a game and they're going to let you. They call it script up the opening drive, which the boys were saying earlier. Like scripting means like that you already like it's all scripted like on a TV show where you already know the outcome. But that's not what they mean.
That's what I was thinking that you meant. Like I was like, well, what if one of the people wants a kick return touchdown? Then they just have to do that. But I guess it's like they're making the plays. I got a little confused.
Yeah, you get to script out the opening drive, so that could be one play. I mean, if you design your very first opening play after the kickoff to be like a Hail Mary and then you make it, then well, there you go. There's your play. But obviously you have to kind of script out different scenarios that could happen. So I think if I did it, like, here's the deal though, the season tickets have already sold out. So their gimmick has paid off because from what I heard, the Akron Zips have not sold out of season tickets in program history. And then they come up with this, and then all these people are like, hey, I'm buying some season tickets because they're only like $75 a piece for a season ticket. That's how I think the team was like 3-8 last year or something. They're not that great, but they're drawing some attention here. So I think that you're already kind of out of the running at this point. If you haven't already bought your season tickets, then it's not going to happen. But if you are, then you can get this. And then, if you win, you're going to draw up the play. So, Creed would probably be pretty good at this because he's a Madden guy or a NCAA guy. So you could probably draw up some plays, you think?
I would just pick something stupid if I did it.
Yeah, well, that's
you'd be doing like flea flickers and
that's what I'm worried about. Like there's gonna be somebody who just wants like a Hail Mary on the first play, or they're gonna be drawing up flea flickers and all this stuff.
I wouldn't actually try if I got that. I would just pick like something like run the ball, then you gotta keep lateraling it back.
Yeah, you'd be doing like clown plays or whatever. And most people probably would be going the route of like end arounds, flea flickers, and all that crazy stuff just because that's your chance. Like that's your opportunity to do something. My deal would probably be like if I won it, I would throw him a curveball, which would be like I'd be bringing in somebody as a fullback.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, 3 yards in the cloud of dust guy, just like running it every play, getting it up the field and just seeing if I could, just power my way through it. But the funny thing is, like, number one, say that whoever gets this, now there's a chance it could be like a grandma, because a lot of like the players' grandparents are buying season tickets and things like that, or people who are like donors to the schools are buying season tickets, and those are usually like older people who enjoy football but really don't know anything about it. But what would be funny if like somebody's grandma won it, and then like what's she gonna do? She has no idea.
Yeah.
Or you could have the other scenario of like somebody
what if
wins
you get
it.
like an actual like former NFL head coach who got the thing.
Yeah, or just somebody that's not even a former or anything, but they come in and design some kind of like amazing drive and end up, scoring a touchdown, and every play looks great. And then you're like the real
get hired.
Yeah, you're like the real defensive coordinator or the real coach of the team. And like, what do you do then? Because it's like, okay, under your supervision last year, they went 3-8, and now you've got Joe Blow coming in, winning a drawing and coaching the team, and they're looking like the 2008 Patriots out there. Like, what do you do?
Well, I'll say what you do. I would just draw slants every time just to play it safe, or like, I don't know. But it worked for them. I mean, they got their season tickets sold out, so they made money.
The team did what the team was trying to do, what the team needed to do. And the people, I even heard like Pat McAfee was going to buy a season ticket just so that he could have a chance of doing that. I don't know if he did or not, but they sold out. So yeah, their mission is accomplished. And then there's people who are like, somebody's going to win this thing. And then on top of that, a lot of people are going to tune in on TV to watch the Akron Zips play football so that they can, watch this as it goes down in real time and see what happens. But it would be...
How many games are they doing this for?
Just one.
They're starting it with one, but I've already heard that because it's been like such highly regarded with people buying that they may do it like the opening drive of multiple games this year.
Well, and honestly, it's not too big of a sacrifice. I mean, like worst case scenario, you throw a turnover on your first drive, or like you just don't get a touchdown on your first drive, and then the rest of the game you'll just be doing what you regularly do. So it's not too big of a sacrifice.
I don't think that's the worst case scenario.
Well, and you're playing with players that are pure trash, probably. So you don't have, it's not like if you're playing with a Madden team or an NCAA 26 team where you're like 99 guys. Like when I play NCAA 20, well, I don't have 20. No, it's 27 that's out now. Yeah. I have 26. I haven't got 27 yet. But when I play with 26, like I jack all my guys up to 99. So I'm like, taking Vanderbilt to the national championship every single game because I have 99 everything and I'm pretty much unstoppable. You're not going to be doing that with Akron in real life.
Dad, right after the stream, you have to buy the new college football.
By the way, I saw some guy was showing like a cheat code in Madden or NCAA 27 is that if you get the Marshall playbook on offense, like the Marshall playbook is supposed to be fire. So,
Marshall playbook?
Yeah, Marshall, University of Marshall. Their playbook is supposed to be fire. So that's a little cheat code to NCAA 27 if you have it. Yeah, I'm going to be getting it. I haven't got it yet. I usually wait till the actual season starts to get it, but you need to get it a couple days in advance.
He's going to get it right after the stream today.
And Creed's going to pay for it out of his lunch money.
Oh.
My lunch is free, actually. I get free lunch.
Well, you're going to have to think of something then. Better get to mowing. What other slides do we have on this?
All current... Okay, do we have it? Okay. All current season ticket holders are automatically entered into a random drawing for the promotion. According to Akron, for every new season ticket holder one successfully refers, they'll receive... Okay, hang on. For every new season ticket holder a current one successfully refers, they'll receive additional entries. A winner will then be selected at random on August 19th from eligible entrants. Head coach Joe Moorhead will work directly with the contest winner to help design plays for the better reward. So the head coach is like helping them?
I guess so. I mean, they're probably not going to just let it be a free for all.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to have to like work with like under his supervision, so he's probably going to
so like if somebody decides like, hey, let's throw a Hail Mary on the first one, he's gonna like just stop it.
I don't know, because to me that'd be a deal breaker. I'd be like, if we're doing this, we're doing
because if I win
you're not interfering.
If I win it, I want full reign of what's going on. I don't want
But here's the other part. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you're gonna have to have the headset, you're gonna have some type of communication. So you could even go rogue. Like, even if Joe Moorhead tells you, hey, we're not running a Hail Mary on the first play, you're like, well, I've got the mic. So you just, walk over to the side and tap on your mic and tell the quarterback, like, hey, bro, we're going Hail Mary. We're going Hail Mary.
He would have a mic too, probably.
Yeah, but you're like, I'm the OC. We're going Hail Mary. And then you could tell, like, he's the Akron quarterback. You'd be like, bro, like, if you throw a touchdown here, like, everybody's going to know who you are. You're going to be on Sports Center. Like, this thing's going to go big. Like, we don't care what the coach says. I'm the OC. Yeah. We're throwing the Hail Mary. So, yeah, that would be... I mean, like I said, I think it's already too late to get the tickets because I think they're sold out. From what I've heard, they're already sold out. But if you're in on it, you got it, then good luck to you.
Akron football suites are sold out.
They are sold out.
For the first time in program history.
If you need, the first time in program history that they've sold out. But if you need some help, like if you do in it, you don't know what you're doing, then just contact me. I'll help guide you through it. We'll draw something up, or me and Creed, we'll tag team or we'll triple team it with you.
So y'all leaving me out?
Well, Creed said that he was going to do it. So yeah, you're available too.
I'm just saying I dog walk Creed every time we're on Madden. So
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Gosh.
Well, here's what we could do is just actually get the game going, and then instead of like a rock paper scissors deal, just do like a single elimination tournament.
Yeah.
And then whoever helps the grandma that wins be able to get the plays going. Is that all the slides we have on that?
Yep.
All right, cool.
But we do have Tariq Skubal is a Dodger. Instant reaction from Dodger
Tariq
Stadium.
Skubal is a Dodger now. So he's like the hottest pitcher. He's like the number one.
In what way is he the hottest pitcher?
He's like the number one.
About attractiveness or like he's good?
No, I don't really think he's that handsome, honestly. He doesn't look, okay, that white suit he's got going on over there on the left.
I think that's a robe.
Is that a robe?
I think that's a robe.
Weird.
Him in that picture don't look anything alike.
I mean, as much money as he's making, it's probably like, he's probably doing like the robe pose thing, but I don't know. He's the best pitcher in baseball right now, and the Dodgers, they're just like monopolizing everything. So they got him from the Tigers simply because, they're ready to pay the money. They're paying the money that nobody else is paying, and he wanted to go to the Dodgers. I don't know why. I hate the Dodgers with a passion. That would be the last team that I would want to go to. But they have won the past 2 World Series in a row. So, from a standpoint of like having your 99 team, like what we were talking about earlier, then I guess. But the acquisition heavily reinforces the Dodgers starting rotation as they pursue a historic 3rd consecutive World Series championship. Skubal joins the star-studded pitching staff alongside Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell, and Shohei Ohtani. So, the Dodgers are freaking loaded. Yeah, and the Tigers traded him. I don't know. It was a thing. Like, now they're wanting to talk salary cap in MLB and stuff, which we're not, like, we can't do that. We're not doing MLB salary cap. MLB is different for a reason. And so we have to make it what it is. Like, let it be what it is. Let the teams with the most monies win. But the Dodgers we talked about this when the season started. Like, I had the whole breakdown of the money spent, the money earned and all that. And the Dodgers are like $2.1 billion. And they're ahead of who's in second place by like double. And last place, which I think was the Rays, I believe, they're at like 270 million or something like that, and they're trying to compete with these teams that are 2.1 billion and still just stacking them in. Like, it's crazy. But the playoffs, the MLB playoffs are coming around, and the Dodgers are meaning business. So with that being said, the Astros have also taken over first place in the AL West. So Astros have hit a winning streak and the Rangers hit a losing streak, and that worked out in our favor because now the Astros are in first place. They don't go away. The Astros are always there, and the Rangers are just like very flaky. You never know what you're going to get with the Rangers.
Thank you, Gabe, for saying that we do a great podcast.
Thanks, Gabe, for saying we do a great podcast.
Thanks, Gabe.
And thanks for everybody who's watching us on Facebook as well. This is our first night broadcasting live on Facebook.
We have 3 Facebook viewers.
We've got a whole 3 Facebook viewers. But hey, it's the first night, If you go back and watch last Friday's morning devotional, don't despise small beginnings. We have small beginnings, but we grow it bigger. And
hey, just imagine like having 3 real friends to hang out with.
Yeah, if y'all just like Skyped in with us, we just had like a whole conversation and all that. But yeah, we're just glad that you're watching. Glad that you're spending your
soon. We're going to start streaming off
of
Zoom, so stay tuned for that.
No, we're not doing that. We're sticking with YouTube and Facebook. I've been talking about Facebook for like 2 months now, but I haven't actually done it. And then finally, I was like, I got to do this because if I just keep talking about it, like I'm not a man of my word. And I am. So here we are. And thanks for everyone who's watching us on Facebook. The Dodgers got What if you throw screwballs? Like, is a screwball actually a thing?
Honestly, I wish I could help you, but I know nothing.
I think
about
a screwball, like I used to watch, like on movies and stuff and cartoons. Speaking of, and I'm probably gonna talk about this next week. I didn't want to throw it in this show. I watched the worst movie last Sunday. I'm telling you, the worst movie that ever could have possibly been created. It's a Disney movie. The Air Bud movies.
Yes.
Well, they did an Air Bud movie where it's a baseball one,
and it's horrible.
Oh, dude, it's so terrible. Like the whole plot, everything is so terrible. I watched it just like because it was like a train wreck where you don't want to look away because it's so bad. And then I'm probably going to do a review on it like next show because I just have to talk about it. It is so bad. If you don't believe me, if you have like Disney Plus, just watch the Air Bud baseball movie. Like the dog plays baseball. Obviously, like you're going to know the dog plays baseball. He plays catcher at one point. They're throwing like 75, 80 mile an hour heaters at the dog, and he doesn't have a glove. He's catching them in his mouth. And I'm just like, okay.
Well,
like,
Dad, it is a Disney movie. That's the same world with like mermaids and dragons.
I know, but this is like a live action movie. This isn't a cartoon. But even if it was a cartoon, but the golden retriever sitting at the behind home plate in the catcher's position. Which, number one, like, how does a dog play? How do you allow a dog to play baseball? In what league is that possible? He plays baseball. They're throwing, it's like a little league, so they're not throwing 90 to 100, but they're probably throwing anywhere from 65 to 75 mile an hour heaters at the dog who is catching them directly in his mouth, and he's able to like throw the ball back with his mouth and then he bats, so he holds the bat like this
in his mouth.
Yeah, and so he's in order to swing, you have to like this. So the ball's coming at him. His head is backward. He's facing away from the ball as the pitch is coming at him so that he can swing. And he swings and he hits the ball every time with his little mouth swing. And I mean, yeah, it's the dumbest movie.
It's the dumbest movie. Creed, what do you think the worst movie ever made is?
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I know the best movie ever made is, though.
What's that?
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Go watch it in theaters.
What? You've never even seen it?
I have seen it, actually.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it. We can schedule that to go watch it.
Wait, we need to watch the Odyssey first.
Bro, y'all two can watch the Odyssey, but don't count me in.
Why?
I don't want to watch the Odyssey. It's 3 hours long. I'm done. I can't do 3 hours.
The trailer looks terrible.
It looks like it's probably a pretty good movie, but 3 hours I can't do. When it comes out on video or like where you can stream it at home, I can watch it because I can split it up. But I don't want to go to a theater and watch the Odyssey. I could do the Spider-Man though.
Well, I mean,
we can watch it right now on Dulo GD.
What was it? Avengers Endgame was like 3 hour. Avengers Endgame and Avengers. I guess we didn't watch that with you.
Yeah,
huh?
your boy didn't watch it. I still haven't watched that one.
Oh,
and I like the Avengers movies, but I was like, nah. I'm not doing 3 hours, bro.
I was thinking we watched that with you.
All right. WNBA. So there's some dudes that are trying to play. You're gonna have to read that.
Okay.
Former NBA.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Former NBA player and GOP Senate candidate Royce White says he plans to declare for the 2027 WNBA draft, claiming he now identifies as transgender for the purpose of professional basketball. White says he reviewed the league's eligibility rules and argues that if self-identification is enough, he qualifies to compete. He also says that he'll pursue legal action if I can't read anymore because the screen is covering.
He will... Wait, where are you? Oh, he'll pursue a legal action if the WNBA blocks him from playing.
And then the commissioner follows up after that one.
WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert reportedly sent teams a memo calling the issue of transgender athletes in women's basketball complex and nuanced after Royce White and Enes Kanter Freedom said they want in.
So this is funny because everybody's like equality transgender until you got two ex-NBA guys who are gonna turn transgender on us and join the NBA draft.
Do they actually want to be transgender, or they're just doing it for the idiocy of
they're doing it. He's saying that he identifies. So that's the thing now. You don't have to be anything. You can just say you identify as it, and then they, I guess, have to accept you for that. He's just saying that he is going to identify as a woman for purposes of playing in the WNBA. And then you're going to have like a 6'7", 280-pound NBA center out there just trashing these girls. But now the NBA commissioner is like, oh, well, we can't, we're going to have to relook at this. Well, if it works for one, it's got to work for all. That's what your equality is. You can't start undermining your own equality by trying to sort people out now. So I thought that was pretty funny, and that is real. Like they're really saying that. So I don't know what'll actually come of that. I don't know how serious that's going to get, but yeah.
Crazy world, man. Crazy world.
What a crazy world. And speaking of crazy, if you haven't seen this national anthem, OMG, and there's a backstory with this. There's a backstory. So we're gonna watch the national anthem if you can bear through it, and then we're gonna get to this.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in
Good
air,
Just cut her off.
through the night that our flag was
she throws in a little ad lib.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet
Martha Reeves and the Vandellas sing Heatwave live.
o'er the land
Martha Reeves. So I don't.
of the free
Eesh.
and the home of the
I can see people in the audience laughing.
Yeah, I mean, ugh.
Zoinks.
And I don't know who Martha Reeves is, but I guess she's like Motown, kind of like the 60s and 70s Motown stuff. I've never heard of her, but that was bad. And as you could tell, she was like disgusted with the background singers or whatever. Like she looked at them and, you know, she wasn't wanting to have any part of what the background singers were doing, which the background singers were better than she was.
Yeah.
Because she was doing whatever that staccato or
There's like some kind of vibrato on every single
vibrato, staccato, whatever you call it. It was bad cotto. And so they interviewed her later on this next clip at this news station in Detroit, which is where this was. And also, side note, women's professional baseball. Like, what the flip is women's professional baseball? I've never even heard of it. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Me neither.
And that was at a women's professional baseball game. So
Why is there a guy right there then?
I guess he's a coach.
He's in like full.
So,
I guess
know,
that's kind of
but
a thing with
baseball coaches wear full uniforms.
I thought that
gone
was
in
just
depth on this.
softball.
No,
That's
That's
as far as
MLB.
women. I thought they just played softball too. I don't know, but this is a women's major league, or I don't think they call it major league. They call it women's professional baseball game. So I don't know, but
They're probably all transgender.
I don't know. But let's go to the next one. They interviewed her. They interviewed her. So here's her story, her defense of what happened here.
That one of them?
I didn't see those girls until the music was no music. There was no music. I didn't see them until actually I started singing, and I turned around. Somebody put them there. Who did that?
You didn't. You see, when you were rehearsing, you
I
didn't
mean,
hear backup singers, did you?
Rehearsal, baby.
it doesn't change the fact that her singing was still horrible, no matter if the singers were there or not.
With Dionne Warwick and had Patti LaBelle.
They weren't
I
the
wouldn't. You got to know that there's never been a part written for 3 parts harmony on the Star Spangled Banner.
So she's saying
Vandellas, were they?
Baby,
her
no.
backstory.
No, they didn't have on the right clothes.
Did that surprise you? They were going to give you
Shock is the better word, but I went through it. I didn't stop.
Okay, so that's her defense. Her backstory is that Star Spangled Banner was so bad because they just brought in these 2 background singer ladies and she didn't know anything about it, and she was very surprised and shocked when they were there and they were singing off key and she couldn't sing with them and she didn't know who they were or where they came from and blah blah freaking blah. That was her story, right? Well, according to TMZ, if you go to the next clip, that is not true, folks. Not true at all.
Well, I don't. What's the difference in singing off key and singing in 98 different keys?
So that's all off key, for sure. But
Why you singing with me? Who's singing the same note I'm singing? Why?
so this is before the game. They're doing like a sound check, rehearsal.
Backup singers.
She said they didn't do a rehearsal. She said she'd never seen these ladies. Well, there she is, and there's the 2 ladies, and obviously she's not happy that they're there. But the guy that's right there in the orange shirt, he's kind of like in charge or whatever. And I guess he's telling her, like, these girls are going to be there to help you out. Because I think he kind of already has the idea, like, this lady's not, she's not holding water here. So they're, arguing or whatever. But the thing is, like, she's seen them. And they did do a rehearsal. And here in just a second, here we go. This is them doing the actual rehearsal live with the 3 of them before the game started.
Does it sound good?
No.
Oh. There's a person at your back door.
What's the pride we have after twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous.
Yeah, so she was a liar. You lying, lady.
You lied too much.
I didn't know those ladies. I've never seen them before. They just showed up. There was no rehearsal. Well, TMZ says otherwise. And you can always count on TMZ. They're always going to be there to bring somebody's trash right out the door.
Did you ever find out who's at your back door?
I think that was just part of that video. I think it was encrypted in there or whatever the word is I'm looking for.
Oh.
So yeah, the national anthem, that was pretty bad. And she tried to con it off on the two background singers. Didn't work. Busted. What else we got?
Busted. People throwing baseballs.
All right.
Strike. Great call. Burles is going to challenge it. Cardinals have it.
Hey.
Look at rebound.
He got his pitch challenge.
Hit you with the triple X.
And like, you better hope it's right at this point.
This is a strike.
He done did the pelvic thrust. And he won. The pitcher won by that much.
No runs ahead.
He was already pelvic thrusting the folks barely. And you better be glad. Like, he better be glad that he won that, because you did put on that show. And then if you lost the challenge, oh, man.
Was it, what was the little WWE group with Triple H and the Heartbreak Kid? What was it called?
Degeneration X.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, I got 3 words for you, or 2 words for you, and then they do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where that whole thing originated from.
Yep.
It's been going since the mid-90s, folks. But
I remember.
yeah, well, you start doing that, and you better hope that you get that challenge right. Luckily, he did, but I mean, it was by a hair, man. All right, more baseball.
All right.
Nothing Padres here in the 5th inning, and Asuaje puts a charge into that one. Right center field, McCutcheon and Osuna are there, and this one is in play. Asuaje is going for third. Harrison's throw will hit him.
I think he's out.
And now the umpires are getting together.
No, it's definitely a
on
home
the
run,
infield
but
to see whether they think this thing was a
gotta see
home
what
run or
happened
not.
here.
And that's a homer.
That's a home run. Hit him in the
And an
stomach or the
unfortunate
nuts or
place
something. Oh, right
for
in the sack.
Pirate
Yeah.
fan to be struck.
this guy's like, ow.
I think Andy just saw what we saw on that
What
replay.
did they end up calling it?
It's a home run.
It's a home
It's
run.
official.
Home
So
run. Yeah, they brought
Asuaje
it
is
back.
second
They
of the
hit him
year.
in the
His
nuts,
second as a big leaguer.
They brought it back.
And all smiles as he
But
crosses
it's
the
like,
plate.
you didn't catch the ball, man. I mean, you caught
Yeah.
it, but not with the right part. Like, at least he had his hands up in the air. It's just like, come on.
Tisk. More baseball.
Sack fly. Fouls it back,
There's another
and Joyce
sack
has
catch.
an 0-2
Oh,
count.
I hit him in the face. Jeez.
That looks like Kyrie Irving.
How can you get
I think Kyrie Irving has better reflexes.
Well, at least the family's proud.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, we got basketball.
This is Kenny Rogers
Kenny Rogers puts Jordan in the box
against Michael Jordan. Who knew that Kenny Rogers could ball?
Man,
I watched this like 3 times.
He's got that dog in him.
Gentlemen, at 18, the first team to 22 wins it. Round robin, the shot is blocked by Jordan. It comes off and is put up and in by Kenny Rogers. And it's 12 players can only
Kenny
score
Rogers.
12 points,
He's
and
playing
that's
up against
Jordan's
Michael
seven, so he's got
Jordan.
2 more points to go. Nice pass
And he's
And he's just dialing him up.
Taken by Lamas, brings it out to the
So is it like celebrities versus like?
I guess so. This game was in like 1988. Michael Jordan wasn't like quite Michael Jordan yet, but I mean, he was still Michael Jordan. He just wasn't the Michael Jordan. But you know, Kenny Rogers was just dialing him up play after play. It was crazy. I was like, what? Kenny Rogers out there with his Santa Claus beard. Oh man,
That's funny.
what is it on Step Brothers when Will Ferrell's like something Kenny Rogers? I don't remember. He has like a dream with Kenny Rogers in it.
I think it's like if you could be gay for one person, or no, they're talking about John Stamos or somebody. It's like if you could be gay for one person, who would it be? And then they both say John Stamos.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Kenny Rogers one.
I don't know why I got Kenny Rogers in that.
I don't know. You went off the rails there.
Yeah.
We've never watched Step Brothers. Nobody's
ever seen it?
Yeah, nobody's ever seen it.
All right.
Anyway,
What
let's
is
keep
this?
rolling before we get in trouble.
Dude, I'm kicking the ball off the side of the house. I gotta bank it off of this first goal into the second goal. Into this one.
That was Cretus playing baseball a couple months ago.
I mean, when I watched this video, like I thought, all right, he's gonna make it. Like
Yeah,
we're
I
about
thought
to see
he was
something
actually
awesome.
gonna make it.
Yeah, and then he goes through the window.
Hey. Tragic.
Next.
Oh, got another Cretus clip.
Oh my gosh, I never did anything like that.
This just happened recently too. That was a guy with Travis Pastrana.
Jeez. I mean,
yeah, the Nitro Circus were doing something, and this was part of it. And that dude hit that wire, and the rest is history, as they say.
Jeez. Got more dirt bikes.
Oh my god!
I mean, like, you can tell it's his first time riding, and I feel like a lot of people do that. They're like, the moment that, like, it's like their friend's first time ever riding a dirt bike, they'll put him on a 250 and take him straight to a cliff. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you do that?
The way that he flew off of there reminds me of on Napoleon Dynamite when Grandma broke her coccyx.
I mean, like, it's pretty obvious it's his first time riding, and like, they just take him straight to a cliff to ride off of.
All gas, no brake, baby.
He like does a Superman though.
Oh yeah, he's
Superman.
He's done.
Like, jeez, man.
Broke his coccyx.
Riding in flip flops can never be.
Okay.
Oh god, yeah. First of all, you're in flip flops, genius.
Well, I mean, he looks pretty cool for about a couple seconds.
Yeah, he looked like he kind of knew what he was doing until he didn't. I mean, the brakes work very well. The brakes are very, very stickily on that thing.
That is true. Oh my god!
I didn't even see what happened.
I don't know. That was like too fast to even process.
Dirt bikes may look exciting and easy to ride, but they're powerful machines built for rough terrain and high speeds. Unlike a car, they offer no protective cabin, leaving riders fully exposed in a crash. Loose dirt, rocks, steep hills, and sudden obstacles can quickly cause a rider to lose control. Riding safely also takes experience because it requires balance, throttle control,
like a lot of them.
braking, and reading the terrain ahead. That's why dirt bikes aren't for inexperienced riders.
Not for inexperienced riders.
Rewatch it because I want to see the first one.
Why shouldn't everyone be allowed to ride a dirt bike?
I think he was riding a wheelie through a field, and whenever it went down, he hit
built for rough terrain and high speeds. Unlike a car, they offer no protective
We've already shown a lot of these
riders fully exposed in a crash.
I know we've seen that one.
Rocks, steep hills, and sudden obstacles can quickly cause
we're
a
ahead of
rider
the
to lose
game on the
control.
motorcycle
Riding
fails.
safely also takes experience because it requires balance, throttle control, braking, and reading the terrain ahead. That's why dirt bikes aren't for inexperienced riders.
You showed that one before too.
Then last week, there was one that was very similar to that one, except it was a guy on a lawnmower. But he ran a lawnmower through pretty much that exact same fence.
Yeah, pretty much with any motorized vehicle, you're bound to run into a fence. Oh, you can see the skid mark, or not skid marks.
You can see the road rash on the guy as it's happening. Jeez, that's terrible.
Memphis is wild.
Peste 200 de metri, virează ușor la dreapta pe cea.
It was like slow motion.
It's like he accepted it.
And he never even tried to catch himself. He just stays straight. That hurt too.
Jeez. Whatever, man.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh. He just stayed on the bike. He just stayed on it the whole time.
Oh, brutality.
Wow! Oh my god.
Jeez. Yikes. Oh crap. I've seen this clip.
Yeah, I've seen this one. It's so bad.
Yeah, and then like the next day he showed up in a wheelchair and he tried to hit it in a wheelchair. He tried to hit
I didn't see that because I've seen that clip before too, but I didn't know anything about the return. I figured he was probably in ICU for the next day.
Yeah, the next day he came back in a wheelchair and then he tried to hit the same jump in a wheelchair and it went just about as good as you'd expect.
There she is. Ay, puta.
Just killed herself. Okay, if you can't operate a scooter like that, you shouldn't even be able to drive a car. Like,
no, you need all license revoked of all kinds for sure.
I mean, because you're going like a steady 2 miles per hour, and you're still like, there's the only thing that you could crash into right there is people in that one thing that she crashed into, and she somehow managed to do it.
Yeah, managed to hit it, just like the guy on the dirt bike managed to hit the one.
The only
wire
thing that you could hit.
Yeah, that was hanging down or down to it was like a support wire.
I mean, like if you can't handle a scooter, I think that you shouldn't be able to drive a car. Whatever though.
Whatever.
You could hear him go like, "Oh God, right before he crashed.
Oh my God!
Golf carts can be
Probably
pretty
took his head
intense,
off.
Oh shit!
Somebody didn't edit any. Somebody didn't edit the language. Oh, what the?
I feel like that was on purpose.
Yeah, they kind of acted like they were both going the same direction.
I think
there
that
for
was
a
like
minute.
chicken or something.
Up here, over here.
Oh crap! I didn't think he was actually gonna go over him.
Stop! Oh wow! Get the frame.
Jeez. And Creed says we need a golf cart.
We do need a golf cart.
Oh.
This is something that Carson would do, because when we went to, what's her name?
Plainview, or Plainview.
When we went to Plainview, they had a golf cart there, and we drove it, and I was like going normal, and then Carson started driving, and he was all swerving and going on 2 wheels.
I was doing that to make you mad because you kept going like, stop.
Because you were going like a good 35 miles an hour while swerving into potholes.
Well,
we know that we know that Creed has a lack of a need for speed, so I feel you.
Yeah, and then like he can tend to be a bit dramatic about things, and he's also scared of little carnival rides. So
Hey, I am too. I'm not judging anybody.
Take what he says with a grain of salt.
I'm not judging anyone in the carnival ride category, but I did last night when we went to the fair. I did see like that little caterpillar slide, and I would ride that. I would ride the caterpillar slide.
Yeah,
not the slide, the roller coaster.
Y'all need to do something a little. Get out of your comfort zone.
I
possibly.
asked Trisha to take us to the fair today, and she said no.
We went yesterday.
You wouldn't ride anything.
Yeah, but we only went to the rodeo yesterday.
But you wouldn't ride anything anyways.
I would ride something. I'd ride the Himalaya like 25 times. And I'd have a blast.
Whatever.
Okay, what do we got here? A guy shooting a half court shot. This is got to go well.
Oh crap!
I thought he was gonna.
Have you seen that dude in a hot dog costume who like hits on the grill and then makes it? He's like, if I make this, can I have your number? And he makes it. And he's in like a hot dog costume. Well,
need to find that one.
It's going on the next show.
Yep, send it to me.
All right,
I need it low pressure.
Okay, so look, do not turn this to hot. Keep this on cold. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to this one.
Okay. Spray on her.
There's your pressure.
We have a bidet in this very studio, and that is exactly how they work. If you just dial it all the way, it's got like I call it a throttle on it, but it's just like a dial. And if you turn it all the way, it has that much pressure. It literally does, and it will shoot it all the way to the wall.
It hurts my
Yeah, you have to you just dial it in slowly, because as it comes up gradually, that's great, and then it gets enough pressure to knock the dingleberries off the butthole hairs. But you don't just dial it. You don't just twist it full throttle, because that's too much pressure. Too much pressure for the
your
nalgas.
chicken eye.
Yeah, too much on the nalgas.
All right. This is oh crap, all of her stuff is open.
Yeah, so they're at a car wash, and all of the mechanical thing, spraying water inside the cab with the groceries. Probably because when they put the groceries in, they probably did not totally latch the back hatch, I'm assuming. Oh no. And then that brought it open. Bad. And what do you do in that situation?
And then they still have soap all over their car,
Yeah.
too.
What do you do? I mean, what do you do?
Jeez. Whatever. DD Mega Doo-Doo.
To say their final goodbyes to this fallen Louisville police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo. I'm sorry, Mangudu.
And, like, I shouldn't laugh because she died.
I know, it's sad, but at the same time,
Wait,
it's like
is
DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Deidre Mengada.
I don't know how you say it.
Deidre Mengada or something.
Mengada. I mean, you can't say it. Just,
I'm not supposed to laugh at that. Like, it's not something that you should laugh at, but.
Yeah.
D make a doo-doo.
You know, kind of feel bad for laughing at it, but, you know, don't say DD Mega Doo-Doo. Yeah. Sorry.
Whatever.
Next.
DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Clarice, the 54-year-old suspect is still in the Dallas County Jail this evening with a $250,000,
$250,000.
I mean,
$250,000.
She's a professional. Like, that makes me feel good about what we're doing, because this lady is a professional news anchor, and that number kicked her butt.
250,000.
That number kicked her butt for about 30 seconds, and I don't think that she ever did get it right.
$250,000.
A $250,000, 250,000. I mean, 250. I mean, next.
250.
Whatever.
Two sisters have told how their mother and man raced to help when the carjacked SUV rolled on Steve Irwin Way, only to find the gun-wielding car thief emerging from the wreck. Here's some of what they had to say.
And one guy, he was up there with our mum, and he went up there, and he was coming back down towards us, and he goes,
this freaks me out, honestly.
He's got a gun. And our heart started to pound, and I said, "Oh, Mum, where's Mum?" And poor Mum was stuck up there, but apparently our brave Mum.
This is weird.
Are you
They're
all
dressed the
right?
same.
He had all blood all
They
over
look the
his
same. They have the
face.
same haircut.
And he goes, "I'll
They are
shoot
saying
you."
the exact
She
same
goes,
words
"Hey,
at the
I'm
exact
here
same
to
time.
help." And Mum distracted him.
I would say,
to
like,
make
it's like
him
an
look
edited
the other
thing, but you can see
and
that, like,
he looked the other way,
chick on
and
the
Mum ran
left has, like,
into
missing
the
a bunch of
bush
hair right here,
behind
and
the
then the chick on the right
fence.
isn't.
And the guy goes to her,
Yeah, this is
"I'll
real, but,
find
like,
you and
I've
I'll
never seen
shoot
anything
you."
like this.
All I was thinking about when we were running, I hope
It's
he
like they're
doesn't
reading it from the script, but they're
tire.
not. They can't be.
Yeah, we were so blessed.
They're like stuttering at the same time too.
Yeah, everything is like.
Well, see, he was up there, and we were past our
when you
driveway. Yeah. You don't think of all of that at the time. No, you just run for your life.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then, so what would you do in that situation of, like, you're dating one of those girls? They've probably never been on a date in their life for that reason. But, like, what? How would you handle that?
Sorry to hear about your mom's skydiving accident.
Me and Creed talked about this one yesterday. I was like, I got to put it on the show. And Creed was saying, what were you saying about the visitor center?
Like every time there was like a crater or something, it's always like 100 feet off the visitor. What happened to my camera? What happened to my camera?
I don't know.
It was like only showing your eyebrow.
I didn't notice that until I started talking.
It was like,
Switch it back.
It went to you. I was like, wait, where did Creed go?
It was like only showing your forehead.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that was funny. I mean, it's still a little low, but it's better than it was. Okay. Anyway, the visit. I can't even talk now. Yeah, the craters always get really close to the visitor centers. It's crazy. Like, they never actually take them out. The visitor centers are always intact, but the craters are always, like, right there, like right out the door of the visitor center.
I'm sorry, I can't even focus anymore.
It's a good thing. I think that was the last slide of the show, right?
That was the last slide.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because I think we're pretty much off the rails after that.
You just like didn't notice. Really.
You were just talking, and we were looking at each other like, was something
Wong?
Something Wong. All right, well,
we love you guys.
We do. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thanks, everybody on Facebook that tuned in. Thanks, everybody on YouTube, as always, that tuned in. having a good time with us. As always, contact the show. Direct message material on Instagram and or Facebook. Direct message at Cowboy in the Corner. And don't forget everybody about morning devotion every Friday. every Friday morning, coming at you without fail. If you if you feel like you just need a little Jesus knowledge in your life from yours truly, well, here I am to share it with you and tell everybody about.
Too. He might make
basically,
special editions every now and then.
Yeah, right. Conrad is always in the house. There he is. He just doesn't always get on camera, but he makes his way up there whenever he can.
He likes to make cameos sometimes.
Anyway, I think that we've almost got some dinner ready or something going on, so it's time to get on out of here. Anyway, I'm glad that we ended it when we did because it was about to get Western up in here.
Is it dirty?
Yeah.
Okay, but it works.
All right. Well, everybody, does anybody else have anything to say? Any
have a great day. Make sure you make somebody else have a great day, and I think we'll see you on the next one.
We will.
Later,
I'm gonna let
dudes.
Dad say the exit.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say other than thanks for watching. Tune in again next week. As I said, watch the morning devotional. Tune in to Cowboy Corner next week. We'll have more great material, including a rundown of the worst movie ever made and whatever Carson said about somebody on a dirt bike or something. I don't remember what it was, but
a hot dog costume. But
hot dog costume. All right. Anyway,
wait, did you ever do the People's Court thing with that one bad haircut? You ever do like the full summary?
I did watch the full episode, but I don't know if I
ever did like the summary.
I don't know if I ever gave the full summary. Well, we're not going to do that tonight either.
Yeah, we'll save that for the
next
next
We'll save that for next show too. So yeah, you're going to have, you can already be prepared for next show. We'll have the worst movie ever made. We'll have the People's Court bad hair summary because that was a great episode of People's Court. Yeah. And then we will have the hot dog guy that makes a basket. Is that what it was? A basketball?
Half court shot.
Okay, half court basketball shot. So you got a lot to look forward to. So until next week, everyone.
Except we won't be here.
Well, y'all may not be here, but I'll be here as always.
My camera's still very off.
Well, good thing.